All right, so today I wanted to come back to you as promised, and I wanted to share with you the story of David. Now, I'm not going to start off in chronological order, but I'm going to share different parts of David's life in like whichever way that I choose to do it. So today we're going to start off with David's request to Nabal. Now, this is right after Samuel had died. And for those of you that don't know David, David is most known for slaying the giant Goliath. So we're going to start off, and he's the son of Jesse, but we'll find out about that at another time. So David's request to Nabal. Nabal is a man who lived in Maon, and he was the husband of a woman named Abigail, and they say she was a very beautiful woman, and she was a very wise woman. So the man named Nabal, he was very rich, and he had a lot of he had a lot of sheep and goats. He had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats, and he was shearing his sheep in Carmel, and the name of the man, like I told you, his name was Nabal, and his wife was Abigail, and she was very beautiful, and she had a beautiful countenance. But the man was churlish and evil in his doings. He was like a hard taskmaster, and he was of the house of Caleb. And David heard in the wilderness that Nabal did shear his sheep. And David sent out 10 young men to talk to him on his behalf. And he let them know that you had shepherds here with us, and we did them no harm. We let them do what they needed to do as shepherds, and we didn't bother him. And now we're asking you to return the favor, like whatever you have, can you share it with us? And when they said this to the man Nabal, he goes and he says, "Well, who is David? Who is he? And who is the son of Jesse? There be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shearers and give it unto men who I know not whence they be?" So David's young men turned their way and went again and came and told him all those sayings. So they went back and they told David what this man Nabal had said to them. So David was mad. And David said unto his men, "Gird ye up every man his sword. Put your swords on. Let's go. We about to do some damage. We about to kill this man because he want to be funny and not share. When I shared with him and I didn't harm his men, so he's going to be ignorant and say, who's David? Who's the son of Jesse? All right, I got something for him. Let's go." And they girded on every man his sword. And David also girded on his sword. And there went up after David about 400 men, and 200 abode by the stuff. But one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, "Listen, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them. He did what he do. But the men were very good unto us, and we were not hurt, neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields. They were a wall unto us, both by night and day, all the while we were with them, keeping the sheep. Now therefore know and consider what you will do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household, for he is such a son of Belial that a man cannot speak to him. How could you be such a son of Belial that a man cannot speak to you? So he said, this man's so evil that nobody can talk to him. Nobody can talk sense into him. So you need to, Abigail, you need to pray and figure out what you want to do because we in trouble. All right. So we'll continue later on today. And I hope you enjoy the time that we spend in the Word. And I just keep it simple so we can understand, okay? This is what's called the milk of the Word. And we need milk. We don't start off with meat, right? You can't. You'll choke. So every now and then we need to go back to the milk. All right.